Hey everybody, it's Sai Nicholas, also known as New to Being a Otaku, and as of recently, just some brownie, along with, as usual,
Austin Cam.
And Simon over here to kill my mom.
Yeah, those guys. So today there's not going to be too many topics. We really have no topics. We're just going to be talking about a couple of things. We got picture reactions, and it's pretty much it. It's been a slow 3 weeks since our last podcast. Not too much news to talk about. So with that, let's get started with the picture reactions. Is that okay with everyone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll be clicking on my first... Oh, really quick before we do this. I have a theme inside my pictures, blah, blah, blah. Try to guess which one it is. Trying to be like Austin this week. Although my fifth picture is different than my theme, so my theme stops at number 4. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, clicking on my first picture in 3, 2, and 1. Loading. Ah, there we go.
Old Scootaloo.
Our Princess Scootaloo, because as you see, she's an
well,
Outlander.
that doesn't make sense, but whatever, still cool, still cool.
What do you think, Simon?
Random.
If you notice, the picture has a little bit of edging and some problems here and there, but I think it's a great picture.
Yeah, it's cool.
Alright, okay, like that one. I'll be moving on to our next picture, which is my next picture. We'll be clicking on that in 3, 2, and 1. I forgot which one I put for my next one. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's kind of scary.
she really is a chicken.
That's scary.
It's scary because I forgot that was the one I picked. Do we have
I'd
anything
like
to
for
say
one
about it?
hell of a twist.
Oh, yes, yes. This is...
Not
this,
that the Ronis weren't
this.
suspecting it already.
Wait, one second. This is the last frame for the season 3 finale. Yep.
That's funny.
And the funny part is, it's totally different from the story. This is just the last frame. Alright, next one. In 3, 2, and 1.
Who you calling chicken?
Oh, yeah! The SpongeBob thing.
Wait, why does she have like a, what's that little necktie thing? Kind of looks like Colonel Sanders.
Didn't Patrick wear that in the episode?
Yeah, she kind of looks like Colonel Sanders.
Whatever, Colonel Sanders, it's fine. Yeah, it's a funny joke, because you kind of can't tell it's Patrick unless you look at the surrounding and you realize that was the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently Simon never watched SpongeBob growing up, and he doesn't cherish this picture.
Oh yeah, I just don't have any comments to add.
He doesn't cherish it with all his heart like we do. You cold Swedish heart. Okay.
Well, thank you for that.
Next picture in 3, 2, and 1. Well, if you can't cherish SpongeBob pictures, what can you cherish? Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
The future.
Oh god.
The future is scary.
Yep.
No, I don't want to grow up.
Okay, and now we'll go on to my last picture, which totally breaks away from our theme. Wait one second, really quick. Does anyone want to guess what my theme was? I think everyone knows.
Is it about chicken?
No, it was
Could
Pinkie
it be
Pie.
the color orange?
No, it was the 5 senses. Okay, my last picture. That's an Adventure Time joke. That was an Adventure Time joke. Even though there's only 4 pictures, that was the 5 senses.
Yeah, which is weird.
I doubt any of you. I doubt that you guys don't, because this was a somewhat of a newer episode. It was
I
New
saw that
Bravos.
episode.
Oh, you did. You did. Okay, you did it. Yes,
A bunch of little shorts.
Yes, it was the 5 senses. That was mine. Okay, now my last picture, which breaks away from the theme of the Grables. Wait, did you guys click on it yet?
Yes.
You didn't
Yes.
count down.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to count down. Well, either way, I'm gonna wreck it. Yeah.
No.
I thought this was a great picture. Because when I first saw it, I was like, I get it. It's Wreck-It Ralph, which I still haven't seen, which upsets me.
Weren't you going to go to the movies to see that?
I was supposed to, but before we went, my brother said he wanted to go see Taken 2, which is garbage. Because the movie was good, but, I mean, yeah, definitely not what I wanted. I wanted to go see Wreck-It Ralph. Alright, and now we move on to Simon's pictures.
Yep. This picture is, yeah, I'm going to let your reactions speak for themselves.
Okay, I can't wait for this one.
Wait, first asking, is it PG?
Yeah.
We just gotta watch. We just gotta see it. We just gotta see it for ourselves.
Okay.
Okay?
3,
1, 2,
1. That's
1.
not how we do it. Clicking.
Oh, start from 3.
Oh my god! That's creepy.
I know
What
there's
kind
like a
of
billion.
picture is that? Oh
I know
God!
there's like a billion pictures like this, but this is the most scariest one of all of them.
I'm not scared. It's just it's a jump picture. Oh my God, that was a jump scare for me.
Oh.
If you guys saw
That's
my
why
reaction.
you don't want these ponies to be real.
Oh Lord,
that's scary.
It's not scary once you look at it, but when it just jumps on your computer screen, it's kind of
Kind of looks like.
This is the saddest interpretation of the Babsuit episode ever. Oh my God! Someone needs to make a GIF of her moving her arms and bopping her head.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that would take forever though, because I'm expecting that this picture took a long time to make. Oh God! Well,
That's
Simon,
scary.
your pictures have already succeeded to give me nightmares.
Don't worry, this second one will make up for it.
Oh, is this a palate cleansing right here?
We'll see.
Hope it has nothing to do with
Okay.
coffee. Okay, next picture in 3, 2, and 1. Hope it's Sweetie Belle related and not gonna jump scare me.
Well, ice cream, by the way.
It's using ice cream.
Oh, it's so well done. I can appreciate a picture like that, except too many sparkles in her eye.
Too many sparkles.
Yeah.
Can't have too many sparkles.
All right, next picture.
Whoa. Okay.
Next
3?
Yeah, 3, 2,
Okay.
and 1. Meanwhile, on the internet.
So true.
I like it. I give it.
Wait a second. Is that Babsy in the corner?
No, someone else.
It kind of looks like red,
No,
orange.
it's just a G3 Scootaloo.
Oh.
Just asking, where's that very accurate Fluttershy from? Because definitely not a blind bag one.
Probably was like made. Like
A
that.
comment said she's being a Nazi. Just had to add that.
Oh, because her hoof is up in the air. Okay, so apparently they're Nazis now. What a wonderful twist, Simon. You made this picture so much more better to all the Germans watching.
Yes. Because they can recognize, oh god, I'm horrible.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Or
Wait. Okay, yeah, we're going on to the next picture now, right?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This is number 4?
yes.
Yeah, it's number 4.
Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Let's see. And then vice versa.
Takes a moment to process.
Ah,
I thought this was so good.
it's funny, I guess.
That's funny. What's
It makes
with those
sense.
eyes?
What episode is that? Is that? Oh, that's from Lesson 0.
Yeah.
All right. Any comments you want to add?
That's funny. It looks funny.
All right. Next picture. Simon's last picture for the day in 3,
Yep.
2, and 1.
Oh, by the
Oh,
way,
it's from DeviantArt.
do you want...
Whoa! That's
Oh my
huge.
goodness!
It's life size, like, whoa!
It's ginormous. It's
I did-
huge.
Yeah, it's big.
Oh
except,
my
just saying,
goodness.
one complaint: there's no hat and cape.
Well, how would you do that?
Get a hat. And
That
cape.
requires
I'm sure
some
it can't be
serious
that hard.
engineering.
Oh yeah, making a
That
cape and a
is-
hat. Serious engineering. It's cool. I just wish there was a hat and cape to it.
That is
But
really
that is
crazy.
huge. And this sells for a total of $2.5 million.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Worth it.
Yeah. Where would I put that at?
Yeah, considering some of the prices for plushies, this is definitely 2.1 million, 2 point whatever million I said before.
Okay, now moving on to my pictures.
Yes, on the Austins.
Start at
Let me
1.
scroll down. Okay.
Okay,
Everyone
now
ready?
this picture is non My Little Pony, but is hilarious.
Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's see. What does the dog do?
Looking.
Oh my god, those eyes.
Oh,
Did you just discover this?
It's just so funny.
Wow, this is
There have been
ridiculous.
so many jokes about this.
Wow,
But it's so funny.
Those dog's eyes, wow. Okay, I love this picture so much, but I think it's time for us to move on to the next one.
Now this one.
Okay.
What was this one? Give me a second. Let me think about this.
I see
I've-
Burpee hooves inside the link, so.
Oh yeah.
you.
Wait, was that? Yep. Oh yeah. But this is the greatest face ever. in history. I think
Okay.
this should be the new genius face.
All right, 3,
Okay.
2, and 1. It says human in the link, so I kind of got spoiled. Oh, Lord!
Yes.
Oh,
That
oh,
face.
that face indeed.
um,
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 wow. You know, no,
well,
no comment is where I leave
it's
it.
one of these pictures you just can't take your eyes off it.
Yeah, because eyes follow you. Oh God. Yeah, because see, you can't look down to your right. You can't look up to your left. Those are the only ways I ever look.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's very hard to live life my way. It's very hard. Looking only left, down, right, and then up, right. Whatever. Okay, next picture.
Next picture.
All right. Greatest podcast ever, where Muffin talks about directions. Okay. In next picture, it's number 3, right?
Yeah, number 3.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, I should put this in in the last one, the one with me and you.
Oh, this is on my Tumblr.
Yeah, the one me and you did, Simon. I should put this in that one. I should put this picture in that one.
Hmm.
It's kind of hard for the folks to see because it's a little small, but I put this one on my Tumblr a while ago.
Yeah.
That's an old picture.
Yeah.
Wow.
I found it. Okay, now.
Found it on my Tumblr. That's where I showed
Okay,
it.
number
I think
5.
it's adorable.
No, not number 5. I made a mistake.
It's adorable.
Number 4. Now, this number 4 one,
Okay.
man, I can go on about 9 years how I figured this thing out.
Oh, yeah.
How this
Yeah, you
this
said
could be a
this was a big one.
possibility.
Okay.
Okay, click it.
3, 2, 1. Okay, go.
Now, if you read that right there,
so-
just go ahead and read.
Oh God, it's large.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom.
Yeah,
in.
zoom in.
Okay, wow, still can't read it very well. Third season schedule. Blah blah blah. This is Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it zooms in at one point. After Twilight and her friends journey to young Canterlot, they are left in dire search for the seventh element. And wait, what? A derp in life. Not much is known. What?
Luna returns,
So,
Oh my god. Okay.
and then check on the
wait,
bottom.
a sec.
A derp in life.
Wait. Okay. Proof this is fake right there. Season 3. TBA. The original. Okay. I'm no longer. Okay. No longer invested.
But if you think about it, like we only about 9 episodes that are titled, and
Yeah, but this is obviously an
yeah,
old picture.
but
And it looks made as well.
But-
handmade.
if it was real, we would all our head would explode. And I'm pretty sure they said, like, at Comic-Con, at New York Comic-Con, they said yes to my question. They said yes in the nice way of saying, like, yes, there is only going to be 13 episodes. So, if there's going to be only 13 episodes, we only know 9. And then that means that there's 4 more episodes that we don't know. So, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4?
Okay,
I'm just saying
wait a
maybe.
second.
It's unlikely. It's too good to be true. But if it just could happen, slight smidge of me or maybe.
Okay. Oh, you're saying after all the trouble that Derpy had, would they really call an episode a derp in the life? Would they really call
I
an
don't know,
episode that?
but maybe they might free title it. I don't know. This was made a while ago, so
Yeah,
yes,
it's obviously
so
an
they
old
could like
picture.
retitle it or whatever because they could change the ideas, like maybe switch things around if they wanted to.
I'm sorry, but I
All
think
right.
I'm gonna have to claim this bullsh bleep. It just doesn't seem
Thank you.
It's
real
too good to
at
be
all.
true.
Yeah.
It's too good to be true. Well, that's
It's
what I thought.
episode
Yeah,
1 to
I
4
don't-
listed, and we have already seen episode 1 to 4 of season 3.
But maybe.
Yeah. That's
But
what I
maybe-
So we
mentioned.
know the
This is
titles of like 75% of the episodes. There are only 3 episodes which we don't know the title of, and
No, 4. 4 we
Four?
4 we don't. Yes, 4.
I think we had the synopsis thingy for 9 of the episodes, and there were. Oh yeah, there's gonna be 13 episodes. Oh, I'm sorry, and
Yeah.
I don't think that these 4 that we don't know anything about is gonna be these.
But they could like switch the arrangement of the episodes if they wanted to. They thought about, well, we could put those the one where they find the seven elements of harmony. We could put that there. Let's put that at the bottom. Let's put the Crystal Empire there. Yeah, let's switch it up. They could have done that. I'm just
Okay,
saying maybe.
You're saying, Just saying. Another thing is, one of these titles is entitled. One of the titles for an episode is titled "Luna Returns." Luna never left. She just hasn't been on screen.
You could like return, and then if you actually read a
Austin, you're going way too
well, sorry if I want more episodes in my life. I'm just trying to say, hey, these episodes are awesome, and if things think are true,
yes, they are, but they're more fan fiction than actual.
Hasbro was
real
asked themselves, and they said no, Derpy will not have a major role in season 3, and she probably won't in the future either because. We had the whole incident with the last roundup, and they said that they're gonna keep Derpy, but she's gonna be more like Find Waldo.
Oh,
I don't think she's even gonna get any more lines either.
Well, yeah.
All right, it's livable with.
You can have hope.
I guess we obviously want more, but it's livable. Alright, so Austin, we have one more picture. Let's move on to that one.
We're finally done.
Okay, last picture in 3, 2, and 1. Okay,
sorry, Sunny.
Aww.
Okay. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with this one. I have nothing wrong with that. Applejack and Red. Whoa, what? Someone's in their kitchen sink. Okay. Or their bathroom sink. What was that noise?
No, I just drank some water.
Yeah.
Wow, you drink water in the weirdest sound on the earth. Okay.
You find the weirdest things to criticize.
Yeah, I do. It's my job.
So you get paid for this?
I believe that's all the pictures. Oh yeah, yes I do. I get paid inside comments that say, "Wow, man, you're horrible." Okay.
The comic.
I know you guys had some.
Comic book.
I have not read the comic book, so you guys can go ahead and talk about that.
I love it.
Oh, and also
we'll try to go as
spoiler-free
as we can.
Oh.
No, do not mention anything that would ruin my experience.
I really love it when Bleep walks around the Bleep and gets the Bleep so they can defeat Bleep. I like that part the most.
Wow, there's so much in this comic.
Yeah, I like it where the bleeped in the bleep while they bleeped, and then the bleeps came here, and then Twilight Sparkle bleeped the bleep with the bleep after they bleeped it.
Was that really PG? Whoa. You just had to say.
I'm sorry.
This sounds more like a fan fiction.
We might have got it mixed up. We don't know.
Yeah, Simon, you said you read it online. I think you guys did read fan fiction.
Well, actually, I have the physical copies. I have all 6 covers and 2 variants. The variants are really cool. I'm pretty sure you can put a picture up and you can find the variants.
I will not put any pictures up.
But it's really cool. Yeah. Like the art style is really cool.
People have seen the variants.
I'm trying to talk here. The art style is really cool. I know like a lot of people saying like it looks a little weird, but it's really cool. It's cool how they do it. There's lots of moments where they have like a really serious face or like a really weird face, which are hilarious. I really like those parts, and the characters act how they would normally act in the show. It's really cool, and I can't wait to the next one, which comes around end of this month around. So, really cool.
About the art style, I was shocked. Some of the panels are nightmarific. They just... I remember reading it on my phone, because I had it as a PDF on the phone as well. So I sat next to my not sorta brony friend, and I was like, hey dude, take a look at this. And he was like, oh lord, wow, would they really have that? For example, the panel... when Rarity bleeped Pinkie Pie's mane, Pinkie Pie's shocked face, it's so weird. It almost looks like as if she's bald.
This is seriously sounding like
where she bleeped all over it and the bleep was dripping off.
Not curse words, by the way.
Yeah. But all around, it was a really bleeping good comic.
And that was a curse word. Yeah, we liked it. Bit short, but we liked it.
Yeah, it's short, but it's good.
Alright, well, that's good. So you guys want to talk about
Oh, yes.
Cool, right?
Yeah, oh, my God.
Okay, okay.
Wilhelm scream.
Oh, okay. Now just saying.
That was my
Okay, yeah, yeah. Simon taught me about that earlier today, and just saying now. I'm not going to be talking about this too much. I'll talk to you guys about it, but if you guys want to hear my full opinion, you can go over to my Brony channel, which is just some Brony, where I did a nice little review of it. So you can go over and watch that
Simon,
as
you can
well.
go first.
I think it was very well developed. It was kind of like a movie. You had the intro where we saw how Trixie gained her powers. Then we had the first face-off, like the first battle of a movie, where the main guy, and it ends up badly for the main guy, so he kind of has to recover for an epic final battle, and it kind of follows that template, and I think it's just really well done. And the Wilhelm scream, it's the cherry on top of the cake. I did not notice it the first like 2 times I saw it. But one night, I was sitting in my room, and I had like full speakers on my laptop, so I heard everything a lot better. And I just heard that one of the ponies just fell off, and the big carriage floating thing, when Trixie launched it, was about to land on her.
Yeah.
And she opened up her mouth, and I thought I heard the Wilhelm scream then. So I was like, wait, what? So I just rushed up, and I rewinded a bit, because, I got to be hearing things. I've heard it so much. Rewatch it. There it is, and
Yes.
I'm just so shocked. I was even considering downloading the episode so I could re-upload that scene, and just call it OMFG Wilhelm screaming MLP. Oh, that rhymes.
Yeah, that was so cool. So cool.
That's an epic Easter egg right there.
Just saying, Simon, you also could have read and almost 25% of the comments on any of those episodes. They are all Willem Scream at 6:20, I think it was, or 6:01, something like that. Yeah, so that was definitely a big part, even though I had no idea what that was until earlier today. It's just a classic Scream
No, it's an
sound
Easter egg.
effect.
We had this talk, Sonny.
It's
We
a
had
classic
this
Scream
talk.
sound. Actually, we had a chat over Skype with text, and I consider it a classic Scream. I don't see why people are getting worked up over
It's like
it.
if you've watched many Disney movies, which I assume you have, you know
I've
that
seen
Disney
some.
like to put random Mickey Mouse faces in their movies. It's kind of like that.
You mean Hidden
What?
Mickeys? You're talking about Hidden.
Yeah,
You're talking about,
yeah.
Hidden
It's kind of
Mickeys,
like
or
the
his
hidden
actual name
Mickeys.
for them.
The Scream.
I guess so. I mean, to me, I always just consider it a sound effect, because once I found out, what it was, it's like, okay, I've heard this a million times, but I guess if people want to make it a bigger thing than it is, that's fine with it.
Moving on later on in the thing, keep going, Simon.
No, I basically said about mine
Okay.
stuff. I just really liked it.
I guess I can talk.
Yeah, the Willis
I guess I
Scream,
can talk
only
about
part
the
of
rest of
episode.
the whole episode.
Yeah, there you go, Austin. He covered the first 6 minutes, and now you can
Yeah,
cover
the-
the rest of it.
How much ever time left? Surprisingly,
Yeah.
not that much gag commercials in this one. Surprisingly, not. Yeah.
No. There were a
I
lot
didn't see that
before
many. I seen.
As said and said Bronies react, I wouldn't mind GAC commercials if they weren't for
Yeah,
commercials.
I only saw one, which is 4, so that's technically.
Wait, question. Simon, since you live in Sweden, you don't get to watch the episodes live. Do you know about the GAC
I think I'm
commercials?
dumb.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can read comments and be like, well, what does that mean? But
Don't you remember?
Oh my God, wow.
The
What?
premiere. I had you even provide me with a live
Oh,
stream.
that's right,
I
that's
had
right,
some
you
friends
live
over,
streamed it.
make tons of candy.
No, but during those live streams, they cut out the commercials.
What?
That's what they do whenever I watch it.
Then you must be watching it somewhere else where I'm watching it.
Oh, there's a couple
I was
of different
watching Brony
theaters at
State, and
so
then I
maybe-
switched over to SyncTube because Brony State was lagging so much.
Oh, okay. Well, Brony State doesn't lag for me, so maybe that's.
But they
why.
had the
I
commercials
don't
in
know.
Brony State
Whenever I
as
use
well.
Brony State, they cut out commercials.
Yes.
Did they? And now, see, I remember for the Candlelight Wedding, they showed like little bumpers, like just the Canterlot stuff. But then, as soon as the commercial would come on, they would just cut it, and the stream would die until the
Wow,
episode came
that's-
back on.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, back to the
This
episode.
episode had more about Fluttershy in it. If you notice,
Yeah.
when Twilight needed to use the animals to twirl them around in the air, and like Fluttershy was like, "If you hurt them, so help me, Twilight." And I think that okay, she's in there. And then when I saw her like later on, like she was trying to help out. She had the book, and like no one was listening to her. Like that's no one with her in there. And then like when she was like in the log, and she had like that weird outfit thing. Like my goodness, what's up with that get up? Like it had more of her in the video, which is really cool. No, the video, no episode.
It's like a video.
Yeah.
How many uploads it has?
And it was kind of like you know like when Twilight was like banished out, and then like then she went to Zecora, and like she was like standing on the water trying to like hold up the waters, like hold like the globs of water. It kind of reminded me of that one part in the Star Wars one where Luke Skywalker is trying to train with Yoda, and he's trying to like bounce the rocks. It really reminded me like that, of that one scene.
Speaking of the
Between that
references,
scene and the
I
Will
thought
and
it was
Scream.
epic how they referenced the Simpsons movie. That was great.
Wait, Simpsons movie?
Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen the Simpsons movie.
Yeah, but no. What's the reference?
big
to
glass
Simpsons
dome.
movie?
Oh,
That was great. That was great.
How did I miss that? No, I don't consider it a. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of don't think of it as a Simpsons reference. But yeah, you're right when you think about it. Well, when wow, thank you, Simon.
that's really cool. I didn't notice that until now.
Didn't notice until
What
Simon.
else? What else? Apparently Trixie doesn't believe in wheels. She doesn't trust wheels, which is
Well, no. Remember, she was becoming corrupt from the Android.
well. I'm just saying, if
Well, she was like
Well,
kind
she
of.
she probably just
not
doesn't
hypnosis,
roll
but she
that
was,
way.
oh my god,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, Simon,
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that, Simon.
Thank you, Simon. You made this podcast great because you used an amazing pun. And now Austin can go
Yeah.
behind himself to sleep tonight because he does not like puns.
What?
Come on, Simon. Think of some more.
What
No, no,
else?
you can't just say puns. For it to be a pun, it has to be in context.
Okay, what
Oh.
else in the episode that was really amazing?
Just saying that the episode synopsis. We got to kind of hurry this up because.
Okay, I'll try to make it as quick as possible. Rule 63. Holy Shakira.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That
Shakira.
I literally start screaming out loud, and I thought about, did that just happen? No way, that just happened. That didn't just happen. And turns out it was a lie.
Technically, though, that's not Rule 63. It's
They
close to it,
they
but
almost
it's not the
did.
actual meaning
It's
of
like
Rule
a
63.
like I seen this picture
Almost.
said like Rule 63 and it says nope, Chuck Testa. I wanted to put that in the picture reacts, but I couldn't find it. But that was so cool. And like when I saw it,
I really loved it because I wasn't expecting, how she set it up. She tricked me too, and that's probably why I like it.
Yeah,
Well, we kind of all
during
knew that
part, I was wondering
the
how is she
amulet
doing
that she was
this?
using, there was something wrong with it, that it probably didn't work.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah,
I knew
we
it
all
was
knew
fake.
that was fake 'cause
I
it didn't
immediately
glow or
knew it was
anything.
fake.
But I was still
Yeah, but
shocked
how she was doing
with
it was
how
freaking
she
me out.
pulled those tricks off, especially that Rule 63
Yeah.
thing you're talking about. My jaw on the floor.
Yeah, I was about to say that. When I watched that, my mouth just split open. I was like, "Oh my god!"
crazy,
I
very
can
crazy.
turn a mare into
Yeah.
a colt. Applejack starts running for her life.
And then Celestia comes on. She's
Yeah.
like, "Tell me more."
And too many rainbow dashes.
Oh yeah, when she did the duplication of Rainbow Dash, I just thought, so much shipping ahead.
Yeah, it's like my goodness.
What immediately came to me was, so they're taking from the blind bags. They're just doing recolorations.
But
Those things still
something.
get me
Oh yeah,
angry.
something else I wanted to tell you, Simon. Like how you said a couple of podcasts ago, you said something about like Simon's theory about like when a
Simon's
character,
rule, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Simon's rule, Simon's theory. I forgot about it. Like how you say when like in a movie or like a show, when they say their plan and say how it's going to go out, it doesn't work. But when they don't say it, it does work.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened in this episode. Like Twilight Sparkle sent a letter to the ponies in Ponyville saying like, okay, you do this, and we'll get Trixie out. They didn't say it. They just cut the commercial. Then she's like she's like right outside the bubble thing, and then they're about to fight. That's what happened, which is really really cool.
I know.
And like when I watched it, I thought about Simon must be freaking out right now.
Yeah, I know, but I've been so used to that
wait,
role
wait,
by
wait,
now
wait.
because it's in every anime, every movie, every TV show you can imagine. It's there. I think I figured out why. Also, I mean, if a plan works, then there's no need. Well, they want the viewers to see the plan. They want the viewers to know how the plan works. And if the plan works, there's no need to tell the viewers about the plan because they're gonna see it work. But if the plan is not gonna work, they're gonna need to tell the plan so the viewers know about the plan and how it's supposed to work. You get what I'm meaning?
Yep.
Yeah. One thing I like is in a lot of like cartoons and shows, they'll do one joke where like they'll say, "And here's our plan." And like they'll whisper it, and then they'll cut to them failing, like dressed up in outrageous costumes, and you're like, "Well, that didn't work." And we don't get to know what it is. I love when they do stuff like that.
Breaking the usual.
Okay, so I think that covers.
Well, actually, we could talk about what we think is going to happen in the next episode, which is tomorrow.
Is it the Wonderful
Okay, but hurry
Academy
up.
one?
I'm gonna give it
No,
like 5
it
minutes.
is
Yes,
Sleepless in Ponyville.
Sleepless in Ponyville.
School episode. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, which is
Yeah, well, which was the meaning.
yes, which is absolutely crazy, and an episode all about Scootaloo. We could finally see her parents, her family in this episode.
Yeah. Oh, wait, one second. Just saying something. I told this to Austin a couple days ago. This is what I think the episode's going to be. It's going to be 19 minutes of Scootaloo walking next to Cheerilee with a looping background. They're not going to say anything. And then Cheerilee's going to say something that sounds like sister, and then the credits are
Yes.
going to roll.
So much yes.
Friends.
That wouldn't work because, well, at least
I'm
in
gonna
the real
put
world,
all my
you're not
money
allowed
on
to
this.
have your-
Yeah, I'm going to put
Family
all my
member
money
as
on
your
this, and
teacher.
I'm going to say that there's going to be a song next episode. I'm putting all my money
I
on
would
this.
like that.
Next
A
episode.
song about
song.
nightmares. I like it.
Or a song about being scared, which would lead me back to the first ever song.
Or a song about sleeping. Sweetie Belle. Take it away,
Don't
Sweet
put her
Belle.
there. She's gonna ruin it. She's gonna wake up everyone.
Oh, wait, whoa. Can you guys imagine if they do a reprise of Hush Now
Yeah,
right now?
the remix version. In the show.
By the Living Tombstone.
All the kids are gonna be like, "What? What is this?"
What's going on? What are all those
And then the
wolves?
dad, he's gonna be in the kitchen. He's gonna look out the door and goes, "What is this?"
Like, what is this? Why didn't you tell me this was on?
What is this?
He's gonna like push the kid out of the couch and just jump in and go,
By the
"Oh,
way,
this is
move
amazing."
away.
Yep.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool. I hope we see School's parents. Like I said, I'm pretty sure 100% there's gonna be a song in this one. So I hope it's gonna be all great one.
Simon, you know what they should do for the special amazing thing of this new episode? Well, this kind of doesn't make sense because they don't air the new episodes in Sweden on TV. But just for this, they should have released the McHarmony
Oh,
tonight.
that's cool. Oh, I see, because it was originally
Yep.
called McScootaloo.
Yes, and it's a chicken sandwich. Okay, I think we can move on to other topics.
Yes.
Now. Is that good? Okay, this is where we're gonna end off the podcast because I want to make this a shorter one. Is that fine?
You just said we was gonna go on to other.
No. I mean, this last topic.
Oh,
is gonna
okay.
be Where we ended off. Okay, so last topic is something that we don't normally do as a topic, but we do it every week. What have we done since last podcast?
I think I can go at the last. So, Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
Have
me
the honor.
first. Oh, wow, all this glory, it's being bestowed upon me
Thank you,
being
speech.
first.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just like a
Yeah.
YouTube commenter. Because I'm, first. Okay, well, since the last time I was here, which was 3 weeks ago, I started out my new Brony channel, which I thought was... I wasn't too accepting of it at first because of our circumstances, but we've moved upon that. We're all good friends now.
Yeah.
Everything's okay. Yes, we can all go back to watching ponies and bro hoofing. But I really was kind of, low down on the fact that I needed to restart the channel. I needed to, gain subscribers. I needed to make content. I needed to start making new logos. I needed to start doing, stuff that you do to get a channel going. And since I've been so into the digital bronies with making stuff, I realized, okay, I need to start all over again. I need to start making layouts for videos, stuff like that. I need to start getting ideas for new videos, a whole bunch of junk like that. And since the digital bronies was what I was doing with that, all of my real effort into logos and all the stuff that I do was put into New to Being a Otaku, which I'm still using, as I know I've made an update, like a post for that channel, so you guys can go read that if you want. But so I need to start over, and I pretty much did. I don't have an official logo yet. I have my icon, which is just a picture and then just some brony. I worked on making some new pictures, some drawings, some of which I put on DeviantArt. I believe there's only one at the time. And I've just really been trying to grow that channel. Well, today is December 7th, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I know that because of my MLP calendar.
I officially... cool. Okay, I officially opened that channel, like, the day I uploaded the videos that I uploaded to the Digital Bronies, just the start of Welcome to Ponyville and my Crystal Empire review. I uploaded those the same day that I started that channel. It is now December 7th. It has been 3 weeks now, I believe. Not even a month yet, and my channel is currently at 170 subscribers. Cool. Now, I know that's not a ton, but I gotta say, for not even a month, for a new channel, I think that's good growth, and I can see a lot happening with this channel. So I've been doing that a lot, and then also another thing, because we didn't have an anime section today, I started watching 2 new animes. I started watching Squid Girl and Azumanga.io, which Austin has been recommending to me.
And he finally watched it, and he loves it.
Yes, I found it. Well, see, the only reason I didn't watch it was because I didn't have a proper way to marathon it, but now that I can watch YouTube videos off the TV in my room, I can marathon the series. And I don't want to say how I feel about it yet, because I'm waiting for my review of that. Squid Girl, don't want to say quite how I feel about that, but I'll say it's...
he likes it.
I don't want to say that, because I'll like say how I really feel about it inside my review, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Besides that, I've been doing a lot of tracings for my DeviantArt, and I haven't uploaded all of them, but I think I have 3 other ones I haven't posted yet. And pretty sure that's about it.
Okay, Hot Potato Simon.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah.
First off, I just want to tell a quick funny story. Sonny, do you know what an advent calendar is? Advent calendar.
Advent calendar.
Like chocolate ones.
Where there's like little...
You open up one for every day up until Christmas.
I'm kind of not understanding what you mean right now.
So you don't know what an advent calendar is, then?
You mean an event calendar where there's little events here and there on your calendar and it says today is
Advent.
this thing, this next one? Advent. No. Explain.
It's basically like a big box where the 24 different areas where you can open up. And you're basically counting down the days in December up until Christmas. Yeah, one of those.
One of those things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what those are. I just didn't know what the official
name
was.
I was talking to Austin about me having one of those for, MLP. Like that.
Oh, yeah, that was inside the last podcast, which I didn't watch. Oh, and by the way, Simon, I'm not a taco.
Oh.
Just saying that, you said I was new to the taco.
That's funny.
He did that on purpose.
I am not a taco. Yeah, I know he did. I just gotta say, that made me angry. Because of the fact that our little cousin, Dakota, who is Austin's little cousin as well, not Simon's, but me and Austin's, the first time I ever told her my name, she kept saying taco, and she wouldn't stop. Because she thought that's what it was, and she laughed so much. I was like, ugh.
Memories.
So yes, you picked the right way to make fun of my name, Simon.
What are the odds?
Hurry up, speed up, we're almost getting to 50 minutes.
I told Austin about it, and I said, oh, aren't you going to buy one? And he said, nah, I don't think so. Maybe I'm going to get it for Christmas. And I was like, what? You can't get a calendar which is made for counting down the days up until Christmas on Christmas. It kind of like loses the purpose.
At the time, I didn't know what an advent calendar is.
Yeah, see, Simon, you could have just said one of those calendars or one of those little clocks that count down to Christmas, but you chose to use the
Yes,
proper
because
word.
I'm a proper man. I just thought that was hilarious.
And if I do get
Yes,
for
okay.
Christmas, I could say, like, oh man, I can't wait to use it next year.
Yes.
Yeah?
But in other news, it's been quite a while, so I've picked up fanfiction reading again. And so far I've read two. I read the first one on Wednesday, and I read one today. Um, may I ask you, kind sirs, have you read Cupcakes?
I've heard a ton about it, and I'm waiting for the one day where I do my reaction to the animation.
Yes,
So,
I
no.
have.
From
Oh,
what I
okay,
know, there's
Austin,
cannibalism.
you have read it.
Yes, I have
Um,
read Cupcakes before. It is a
So
very
my next
nice.
question is,
Wait, chaps, are we talking
I have no
yes,
subject
because
sex
we
idea.
here?
want to be proper.
I
I
find this
sound like an
very
Okay, anyway,
idiot.
so Austin, since you are the one who has read the Cupcakes, I might wanna tell you about this. This Wednesday I read a little fanfic called Sweet Apple Massacre.
Oh,
Have you heard about it?
of course.
Have you read it?
Of course. I heard
You
reading.
have?
Yes, I heard a reading of it.
Oh God. I didn't actually expect you to have read it. And Sonny, have you heard about it?
Oh no, that
Yes,
sounds
it
quite
is.
morbid.
So,
Actually, in your Tale of the Blank Flags video, I believe you
I
mentioned
did.
it.
I don't.
Is
I
that
didn't.
correct? Yes, you did. So I've heard of it.
Oh,
I've heard
okay.
of it before.
We can stop with the accents now.
By the way, next podcast is
Oh
complete
my
accents.
god.
Gonna go Aussie, mate.
And then we lost all our subscribers.
That's racist, mate. No, okay, anyway, just kidding.
I wasn't being Australian. I was being
Hello,
British.
my name is
Oh.
Austin Cum.
What? that's nothing.
You said accent.
That's the clerk from Simpsons.
Oh,
A poo.
Yes.
oh. You don't know Apu's name? Racist.
Okay, go on, Simon.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
go on, go on.
Well,
We're too much
for
into accents.
Sunny, in comparison, to make it clearer, if we're gonna compare Cupcakes to Sweet Apple Massacre, I would say that Cupcakes is more of a bedtime story to which you tell your 5-year-old son
Yeah.
when he's about to go to bed.
Whoa.
But then Sweet Apple Massacre is
Whoa.
the absolutely horrifying
It's-
movie
it's-
that he's gonna defy his parents' will and watch when he's 15.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like
It
Sweet
is
Apple
not-
Massacre. Like Cupcakes is a 10. Sweet Apple Massacre is 100.
Yeah, it's like, just to put it in perspective, so you might actually understand what we're talking about. Cupcakes is nasty on 2 levels: dissecting and
I know.
murder.
I've heard. We don't need to go
Yeah.
into
Then,
this.
yeah, so just these
I've
2
heard.
categories, and then Sweet Apple Massacre is disgusting in several other categories: dissecting, murdering, mass murdering, rape, breaking bones, vomit, fecal matter.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, and this is all based off of
Hey.
show. Wow.
Yeah.
gotta have a
Exactly.
good pizza rating on your way home from school. Anyway, so that was the one I read on Wednesday,
Oh, wow.
and the one I read today, you probably like the title of this. Finn and Jake go to Equestria.
Oh.
It's
It's
a
This sounds like, oh, okay, if NJ goes to Equestria, okay, that seems normal enough, but I know it's gonna be bad.
It wasn't that bad. It
Like
was-
something bad's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, but it wasn't that bad. It was very short and a lot of spelling errors because the guy wrote the whole thing on his cell phone apparently. But I find it fairly enjoyable.
can you imagine if you wrote it with one of the flip phones where you have to press it 3 times to get the button to get the key
that's-
that you want?
No, on the
Oh my
Mactini.
god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
To get A, you press the button 1 time. And to get C, you press, you guessed it, 26 times.
Ah.
That's
Okay. Do you have anything more to say? Because we really have to
one
hurry
thing.
this up.
I have decided to pick up Lucid Dreaming again. It's been a while.
Oh, I actually did that once. It was extremely hard. I did it when I was younger, and I had a dream that I was on a pier with my brother, and it was kind of like we were at I wouldn't say a carnival, but we were at a pier, and there was some kind of Ferris wheel in the background. And I remember I talked to my brother, and I said, "You know this is a dream, right?" And he said, "Yeah, I do, Muffin." And then I was just like, "What?" And then that was pretty much the rest of my dream. But I did do that once. It was the hardest thing in the world, and I did it when
What
I
do
was
you mean
like
the hardest thing?
9 or 10.
Did you like practice a lot for it to get it?
Well, you
No,
can't.
because
how do you practice? I don't know.
Then
then
it's not really
I
hard
just set
'cause
my mind to
it's
track
very
it.
normal for children to have lucid dreams, but it's when you get to your teenage years and to your adult years where it's nearly impossible to do it unless you practice a lot.
Well, see, I don't know how to practice that. What do? You think, but see, aren't dreams supposed to be your unconscious
There are
self?
3 steps. A, you got to begin slow by before you go into bed, you just repeat in your head, I'm going to remember my dreams. I'm going to remember my dreams because that is your first step. And as soon as you remember your dreams in detail, write them down. That's the key. Write them down. Also, I have my notebook filled with my awesome dreams, and they're just hilarious. And
Do not
then
write
when you
any
think,
names.
Rule 34. That's
and
all I'm
then
gonna say.
no, those kinds of dreams.
I don't know what's inside your notebook.
It's
Simon,
it's
but
another notebook. It's a
that's
dream
what I'm
log,
thinking of.
you call it. And when you
Well,
and
is
then
it a
for the
dream
final step,
journal?
when you actually remember your dreams in detail, then you start telling yourself before you go to bed, I will lucid dream. I will lucid dream. I will lucid dream. I will know that I'm in a dream.
Wait a second. But the whole thing about lucid dreaming is that you want to control it while you're while you're sleeping. So what would be the point of writing it down?
That helps you remember the dreams, and that's the key step.
Yeah, but isn't the thing that you don't want to? You just want to, have like free roam. You want to be able to do what you
Yeah,
want to do in it.
and for that you gotta connect your like conscious brain to yourself in your sleeping, and there's a lot of complicated processes.
I remember I did it when I was younger, and I thought that was the coolest thing in the
Yeah,
world. And I've always wanted to try to do it again, but I don't know
Well,
how
now
to
you know.
practice lucid dreaming.
I practiced this summer.
In other words, I'm going to
I
be
had
taking
a
a lot
few-
more naps.
Lucid dreams this summer because of all my practice. And in one of them, I went to Equestria. I did it, and I was so happy.
Where were you? Here?
No, actually, no. I transformed into my OC. That was awesome. I can tell you really quickly what it was about. I was at my school, and I remember I was in my school, and then just realized, holy crap, this is a dream. So I tried to. Instantly, I thought, I'm going to Equestria. So I just looked at a wall, and I just imagined as hard as possible there's a portal on that wall. If I run into the portal, that will take me to Equestria.
Is that portal a orange portal or a blue portal?
Purple.
Purple. Whoa.
I would see what you were trying to do there, but it's purple.
What game have you been playing?
It appeared like high up on the wall. So I was like, how do I get up there? Oh wait, this is a dream. Fly. So I flew up into the portal, and TARDIS
Wow.
fashion,
Before you even had your
whirlwind around
wings.
me, and then I was,
Do.
and then bam, Equestria.
Simon, if you couldn't tell, I was trying to do the TARDIS.
Yeah,
sound effects.
it's not that easy.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to do.
Can't
I don't
even.
do it very
It's
well.
like one of the hardest melodies to do as well. The theme to it.
Do. See, I can't do it.
Something.
Do.
Anyway,
Okay.
So I saw this big building,
oh,
and I
keep
walked
going.
inside the building, and there was Pinkie Pie. And she was like all waving like she knew who I was. And I was like, oh, hey, Pinkie Pie. I was like, oh, hey, Simon. She walked up to me, and we
Wow.
greeted, we hugged, and I remember just telling her, hey, have you seen Rainbow Dash? I want to show her something. And now I was my OC, and my OC is a Pegasus. So I wanted to show Rainbow Dash that I had wings now. So we went outside.
And then you raced Rainbow Dash.
We went outside. Pinkie Pie shouted, hey, Rainbow Dash! And then Rainbow Dash came down, and I was like, hey, Rainbow Dash, look, I have wings now. And she's like, I'm going to teach you how to fly. And I was like, hell yes. So she basically began teaching me how to fly. I got to hold her flank while she took off. Because it take...
Like I said, R34.
Wow. No, lucid dreaming, flying is really difficult. As I said before, when I was flying up to the portal, I in fact just jumped.
Just saying.
You're thinking about the Rule 34, are you?
Yeah, he
no.
is. He is.
Like,
He's definitely.
how is you holding her? How?
On
would
her
you like?
thighs.
I don't. So,
Yes, I'm trying to
like,
push it.
how? Like, would you like on her back or like? I
Well, more
it's
like on her thighs. You know, there are like
um,
bones that kind of like you know, you've seen a horse. So basically,
yeah.
and it's a dream. I was very light in this dream, so all I had to do was like hold on to her fur, and it was just like. And I remember that my takeoffs was so bad that I actually dragged her down onto the ground, and we crashed together like 3 times. So then she just said, "Okay, how about we take the theoretical first?" And then she proceeded to tell me how to escape the authorities.
Oh,
That's
that
Rainbow
makes
Dash for you.
sense.
And you know, after she told me how to properly do a maneuver that will get all the cops to completely miss you, I woke up. That was my
Okay,
amazing dream.
I actually have a I actually have a recent story. Not very recent. It was 2 years ago, but it involves lucid dreaming. And I just remembered this. It was around the time I first got my iPad, and it was a gift for Christmas. So I believe this was the night after I got it. And I remember, this was my first experience with a touch screen tablet, a touch screen Apple product. So of course I was excited, and I wanted an iPad for so long before I got it. So I remember, it's that fun journey that we all have where we go on the App Store and we just download
Mm.
whatever's free. Have you guys done that before? We just spend like 20 minutes downloading all the
Yep.
free
No.
apps you can
And
find.
Googling too.
Yes, yes. See, that's what I used to. I used to get all the free apps. So I remember it was early in the morning, and guess what I found?
What?
What?
A Inception app.
Oh, no, it's the one with the sounds,
The
isn't it?
Inception. Those sounds freaked me out. I was like, "What is this?" Those sounds were so freaking scary, and everyone inside my house was sleeping, and I was going to try and get back to sleep, and I was like, yeah, I can lucid dream now, it's going to be so cool. And then I played it, and I was like, oh god, this is so scary. Now, the point of that app was to help you lucid dream, right?
Mm.
I don't remember too much about it, but I remember thinking, oh yeah, it is going to help me, because that's what Inception was. So I figured, oh yeah, it's probably what it's for. And those noises, like, scared me
Speaking of
so
that,
bad.
a very similar story. I downloaded one free app that was supposed to give you hallucinations. Basically,
Oh,
you had
that
to have
sounds fun.
headphones, and it played sounds while you were looking at static.
just like the Inception
On the
thing.
iPhone screen, you were looking at static, and the sounds were somehow gonna trigger something in your brain that will allow you to see these hallucinations in the static. And I just put it in. I hear static coming out from the headphones first. Then I wait a while. I just see static on the screen, and then I start hearing voices in the static that I'm hearing in the headphones, and I just rip off the headphones, just throw it across the room. Never again, never again. The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
Get away from me. That was
What was the name of this
that
app?
really
Yeah.
freaked me out. It was free.
Yeah, that sounds scary. Let's go on to
What was the
Austin's
name of
story.
this
We'll get you some.
app?
Like eye hallucinations.
Jeez.
That's probably its real name though.
Just saying, I know that there's not too much connection here, but that reminded me so much of Donnie Darko. Like when he's staring in the mirror,
And then he stabs
just
Frank in the
comes out.
eye.
and then Frank takes off his mask.
Yep.
He's like, I'm fine. Like, I know you just stabbed me in the eye, but I'm Frank, okay? So deal with it.
Well,
What?
Frank gives me a knife. That reminds me, I once had a dream about Frank. See, okay, there was a point in my life after I first watched Donnie Darko, and I had a very mixed emotions about the film because, one, it scared me so much. As I was watching the movie, I jumped on my sister and held her, and I was like, oh god. She was like, get away from me. And I was like, oh god. And keep in mind, I was 13 when I watched this. I wasn't young, so, well, 13's young, but, I'm 13. This was like last year. So I was freaking out as I watched the movie. So you can imagine that for the next month, I had a hard time getting to sleep.
Mhm.
Now, my mixed emotions were also that Donnie Darko is an excellent film. I love everything about that movie. Richard Kelly is an amazing director. So I loved the movie, but at the same time, I was scared of it. And I remember I tried to conquer my fear of Frank by like staring in the mirror and saying nothing is gonna happen, stuff like that. Which is, I'll admit, that's pretty weird and stupid for me, considering I was, 13. But Frank kind of got to me. So I was like trying to conquer my fear of that, and I had a dream, and I was in a hotel room, and I was just watching TV, and then I turn around, and Frank is right there next to me, like standing up next to the bed that I was on, and I look at him, and I'm like, oh my god, and he just runs away, and I'm like, and then I woke up, and I was like, oh god, what did I do? And I just freaked out. Like, I was like, oh my lord, oh my lord. I was just
I'd
freaking
stick
out
my
so much.
thumb right up in my mouth and suck it like no tomorrow.
Just saying, have you ever watched
No.
Donnie Darko, Simon? Go watch
But
that
I know
movie.
that kind of feel that the person
it's
that
good.
you're afraid of just pops up
Oh,
next to you.
I'll send you. I'll send you a picture of Frank.
No, don't
He is
spoil it for him.
amazing.
He has to see the movie himself.
Oh yeah, the first time you see Frank though is kind of shocking because it freaked me out because I didn't know it was going to be that kind of movie. Okay, Austin, you got 5 minutes. Tell us about the last.
So you just gave me 5 minutes, but you go like on a 9 hour conversation about dreaming.
I know. It was our dreams. Yeah, our dreams ruined it. I'm sorry. This was supposed to be a 20-minute podcast.
So hurry up on me, but you can talk about loose dreaming for about a year.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Makes
I'm sorry.
total
Austin, I'm sorry.
sense.
This
Makes
wasn't
total
intended to be
sense.
long.
Okay.
It went on too long.
A few days ago, I went to New York with my mom. My sister didn't want to come with me,
Oh, you did?
come with us because she doesn't want to go around walking through New York, and she doesn't. Yeah, so
Oh, that
just
makes
me and my
sense.
mom, and we went on the bus to go there. It was around 3 o'clock, around 4 o'clock, and it gets really really trafficy when you get to the Lincoln Tunnel, where how you get into New York. It gets very very trafficy.
Was that the real orange tunnel?
Oh yeah,
that
the
was
one with
super
the big
long?
lights. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I remember
that
that
gets
Lincoln Tunnel.
super duper trafficy around traffic hour. So I think about like, oh god, it's gonna be like Comic-Con all over again. It's gonna be like I'm gonna have to wait for 3 hours in this bus ride, and then when we got to New York, it only took us like an hour to get there, which is normal. And I thought, well, wow, that's pretty cool. We only took us like 1 hour to get here. So my mom wanted to go to Saks Fifth Avenue, where they have all these shopping places at, and she wanted to go to that place. Yeah,
no,
boring
it's
for
boring
me.
for
Yeah,
us,
yeah. And then she wanted to go some more. Then when she was done shopping, we wanted to go eat. So we thought about, well, where could we go eat at? I went to go eat at Carnegie Deli, which was it's the world's best. Yeah, the world's
Carnegie is
best.
awesome.
Pastrami, cheesecake, sandwiches. It's a very, very great place.
Oh, they also have an amazing hot
Yes.
dog, and it's huge.
Very, very great food there. So,
Yeah.
so I went
so
there
good.
and I had a Reuben sandwich, and I ate it, and it was like really good, and then we left. Then my mom wanted to eat at what was that place? Dynastia or something like that. Like the
Oh,
yeah,
the
the Chinese
pork
pork chop.
Oh my god, that is the
Yes,
best.
it is
food
the-
you
it is
will
the
ever
greatest
eat,
food
ever.
ever.
It is so good. Oh, and just saying, the time that I went there with Austin and his family and whatnot, I remember the food was amazing. I was freaking out, and then Austin's mom, she like tells me, she's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" Then she goes, "This is horrible. This is nothing what it's like on a normal day." And I freaked out. I was like, "What is it on
Yeah.
a normal day?"
So then when we went to the Chinese pork chop, my mom wanted to eat there. So when the food came, you know how quick the food comes there. It's like you.
Oh, yeah,
like
like
you
10
order what
minutes.
you want, and then like 3 seconds later, food's there. That's how quick.
Yeah,
They're really
they're
quick. So I thought about, okay, I'll eat again food, which I already ate food at the Carnegie Deli, and I had a Reuben sandwich. That Reuben sandwich is huge, and I ate a lot of it.
Yeah, it is. Oh, is that the gigantic tall one where you like take apart?
No,
the
it's
bread?
like a plate with cheese, like sauerkraut,
okay.
and like pastrami and bread.
It's like one of those
Kind
make
of,
your own.
whatever.
All right,
But
all
it's
right.
really really good, and I had that. Now I'm eating Chinese food, so after I was done eating, I'm about to pop. I'm literally about to pop.
Yeah, but I can't blame you. I don't think you can
Yeah,
refuse that.
then my mom wanted to go check out the big Macy's. You know what the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade is at? We went to that Macy's, and I had to find
Alright.
a bathroom as soon as I can.
This is one
So
of those
then-
stories, ain't it?
So then I went to a bathroom, and my mom said, "Oh, don't worry. It's a good thing that we're going to this Macy's. This one is very, very fancy, so you'll get a very clean toilet here." And I thought, okay, whatever, I'll go. So
Don't worry, son. I'm taking you to the fanciest
yeah,
toilet.
no, whatever. So now
I can't imagine a New York toilet.
yeah, so then I'm going to the bathroom. I look at all the stalls. All the stalls are taken except this one. So I go right into that one and say, I need to go now.
Sorry.
Tourists.
Yeah. So then,
And there's a guy in there who
yeah,
forgot to lock his
I
door.
go into one of the toilets.
Yeah.
It is one of the most disgustingest toilets I've ever seen in my life.
It's a collector's item.
The
Why is this a story
toilet
you tell
is
on your
filled with
podcast?
pee, unflushed pee.
Oh god! Oh god! Why do you tell this story on the podcast? This story
The
as such
toilet
an
ring
wow.
is covered
Oh, wow.
in pee.
Okay, and this is the My Little
And-
Pony podcast. Thank
and
you
the
everyone for
corners
watching.
are filled with dust, really dust, and pee mixed
Oh,
together
dust.
in this really weird combination.
Oh, how long has it been there?
And there's napkins with globs of pee
Oh,
stuck
God.
in them too. And there's a water bottle filled with pee in the corner.
What did someone drink?
It was all one guy.
Yeah, and then
That's what I can
so
imagine.
then I thought about,
Oh Lord!
I have to go now.
After he ran out of the toilet, he had to use the toilet paper. After he ran out of the toilet paper, he had to use a bottle, and after
Yeah.
that, he just left. Oh,
At the time,
I hope that guy washed his
at the
hands. I
time,
hope that he did.
I had to go immediately. I had to go, so I had to I had to clean the whole thing, wipe it off.
Oh, you cleaned it. You couldn't go
I had to
somewhere
clean
else.
it up, flush it down, and then I did my business. Then when I checked on the walls, the walls are covered with boogers. Not kidding. They're like
Oh.
little specks of
Oh.
boogers everywhere.
Oh god. And this is the cleanest toilet in New York. What is
Oh
the
my
dirtiest toilet
God.
in New York, may I ask?
So, and I seen like this little on the wall. I saw like a name scratched out, Ron Paul. And
Are
then
you kidding?
then I saw like next to Ron Paul, it's like this little brown stuff next to the
Okay.
word Ron Paul.
Wow.
And then I saw another word in big letters, ACP, which I at the time now I know what it is. It's called like Animal Control Police, but at the time I didn't know what it meant. So like, what does it mean? Like, adorable, cute ponies? Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So then
Okay.
after I'm done, I get out, and then I'm finally done, and then I wanted to pick up some clothes for me. I got some stuff, got some eye clothes, and we're about to pay for it. So then we're about to pay for it. We're on the second level, and in the second level, people says, "Oh, we're closed, but you can go downstairs." And they said, "Okay." Then we go downstairs. We're about to pay for it.
Oh, wait, one
What?
second, Austin. Was there something on one of the tags of a pair of clothes that you bought?
Yeah, they had like a bunch of tags, like size.
No, a word on one of those tags.
Well, yeah, they all have words like sizes.
No, a certain word that I saw on Instagram from your dad.
Wait, what?
You know something? I'm just gonna leave it there.
I don't know what you're talking
Continue
about.
your story.
Uh,
I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay, so then-
keep going.
So then we was going down the stairs. We was about to pay for the clothes I got, and they're saying like, "Oh, we're closed," and like the whole place is closing down. And we asked one of the guards like, "Which one of this place is closed?" The people from upstairs said to come down here, and we had to pay for our stuff. And then like the guards like saying, "Don't worry, I'll get my supervisor, and they'll figure it out." So we're waiting here with the supervisor. We have this other guy who's trying to pay for his stuff too, while all the places are closed. So we wait around 30 minutes for the supervisor. We could have paid for our
Oh, wow.
clothes already and left, but no, we had to wait for a supervisor for about 30 minutes. Then we just got about fed up and said, "You know, done. We're leaving. We're just leaving." So then we left out. we thought about, well, what are we gonna do now? And then I said, well, we have to go to the bus station and leave out here because it was like 11, and we didn't want to stay here all night. So we went to the bus station, and we said like, okay, when's the next bus leaving to New Jersey? And then they said, oh, 1 o'clock, and it was 11. We had to wait 2 hours more. So we thought about, okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And then my mom wanted to see the big tree in Radio City Music Hall.
Wasn't it at a Rockefeller
Okay.
Center?
Yeah, Rockefeller
Did you
Center
guys
next
get
to
to see
Radio
that?
City Music Hall. Yeah, yeah. So it was
Yeah,
right
there you
there, and we took a cab there. It was like about to turn the corner, and we're about to see it. So we're about to turn the corner, and we see the tree, and it's not lit up. And my mom wanted to see it. Yeah, my
Aw,
mom
that's so
wanted to see it,
depressing.
and she's about to kill
I'm sorry.
somebody because she doesn't, because like it's not lit up. She asked one of the police officers, and he says, "Oh yeah, the thing turns off right around 11 o'clock. Yeah, you just missed it." My mom is furious, and now
Oh, wait, one second. Just a tale so you guys know about how much this is. Austin's mom isn't one to get generally
Yeah.
really angry.
yeah,
But when she is,
yeah,
you
run,
want to run for
run.
the hills. You want to run as fast as you can because she's generally not an angry person at all, like at all. And I've only seen her been angry like one time, and it was no one's fault at
Yeah,
all why
and-
she was angry. And it was one of the
Yeah,
scariest things I've ever
so my mom was furious, and then I told her, well, can we get some more food? Because my dad wanted to get...
seen. You just
Well, no,
told
no.
the story.
Here it is.
Oh, God.
Let me finish.
Oh, God.
Before we
What's wrong
left
with
to
you?
New York, my dad said, hey, could you give me those good gyros next to the Hilton? So before we left, we thought, okay, we go get the
Something
gyros.
else.
So we got our gyros. We're about to go home, and like we see like these little, little light things. That's like really weird. Like they're like around the tree, and they had like little icicles going down. And my mom was like, "Oh, can we take a picture in front of that?" And she said, "Yeah, we'll take a picture of that." So she was happy.
Okay, just saying, Austin. I'm going to be gone for 2 minutes. I'll be right back. So keep going with
Okay.
the podcast. I'll be right back.
So she wanted to take a picture there, and then when she said, "Well, at least this was a nice day," it didn't really turn out how I wanted to. But it was a good day, and we pretty much bought nothing at all. We went to New York to buy a bunch of stuff, but we didn't buy anything but food. So we have food from the Chinese restaurant, and we have gyros too. So we pretty much bought nothing but food. It was really fun. It was a fun day. Then we just went home. That was pretty much it.
Sounds like a great day.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a full tourist map on the best toilets around. So
Yeah. Don't go to Macy's.
One tourist got a bit too excited.
Yeah.
Or he just wanted to mark his territory in
Yeah.
every single corner.
Like, this is my area. Ron
All
Paul
of this.
lived here. Ron Paul was here.
It was Ron Paul.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. So yeah, now we gotta wait for Sunny.
Now we gotta wait for Sunny.
No additional details.
No.
No brown stains.
No brown stains, no.
Wow.
I pretty much went as detailed as I can in that bathroom.
Okay, just saying I have
Okay.
returned.
Oh yeah.
Just got back. Okay.
Yeah,
you know your story?
yeah. In the end, we went home.
Oh, good, because I thought you
Yeah.
were still there at the toilet.
Yep.
All right.
Coming live from this disgusting
Oh, yeah.
toilet.
Austin.
Yes. Yep. Okay. There was something I was gonna. Oh yeah, I just want to say I am so naming this episode the cleanest bathroom in New York. Okay, and I think that just about does it. Do we have anything else to prolong this? What was supposed to be a 20-minute podcast?
I can't really think of anything.
Never
Simon?
try to make a 20-minute podcast.
Yeah, that's another one. Trying to think. Is there anything else I have to say?
Nope.
No, I don't think so. I think that just about does it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so yeah, bye.
Goodbye.
Pretty much. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. So good. I gotta say it right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.